This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Now, what I did get from this preseason, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here a little bit, and I like this a lot for the Heat this year. Tyler Herro, man. Look, and it was fair to pick on Tyler Herro last year. It looked like the success got to his head and all the other stuff and whatever, Taco Tuesday, anything else that he was doing, the IG model, all that stuff. Life was good for Tyler Herro, you know? Life, it was great in the bubble. He had that great run. He meets his girl, beautiful girl. He really outkicked his coverage. And so, and obviously now they have their baby and everything. And you kind of get the feeling that last year, when nothing went his way on the basketball court and he didn't really improve on the year before, it was more about hype than substance. And I think the kid kind of took it to heart, which is great to know because that means he's got some pride in what he does. And he worked his body out a little bit more. He got a little stronger. Hopefully that will lead to better defense and be a little bit more physical. But I think the key, what I like about what I'm seeing from Tyler is I think we're going to get the mature, consistent Tyler, not the kid that's, wanting to play basketball, but also wanting to be a social media star and all that kind of stuff. And maybe his head got a little too fat, right? And he ends up on walls all over the place. But it looks to me like that head came back to normal now. It went Barry Bonds on him, and then now it's back to normal now, and it looks like he is focused and really is hungry to play really good basketball. And he is, look, I've told Ira this in our segments. I've talked about this on the show. It's imperative that Tyler, that Bam, that Duncan carry the offense. Even Max Strus help out a little bit. It's imperative that these guys go off and that Jimmy can play off of them. Lowry can play off of them and that they can help on defense. Markieff Morris, I don't want him shooting a lot. He can help you, but he's more for the toughness and the defense. And yeah, he can hit an occasional three, but he is not a volume shooter, so you don't want to depend on that. And he is not a high percentage shooter either. And then you've got PJ, and I love PJ's defense, and he's a 3-and-D guy. But I don't want the offense revolving anywhere around those guys. Those guys are more complementary pieces. I really believe we're going to get the Tyler Herro we were all hoping we were going to get post-bubble. And that bubble bursted last year. Well, now that bubble is back. And I think I think the sky's the limit for Tyler Herro. I don't know if he gets an all-star nod because you know how it is. You got to kick ass that 1 year, and then you got to come back and do it again, and then they give you the all-star nod. But I'm going to tell you that I think he's going to play close to an all-star type level. That's just been the vibe I've gotten from the kid all throughout the preseason. I just don't think I saw this guy last year at any point. And this is priceless if this ends up happening. And this really if the young guys take it to the next level, and I think Tyler will. And Duncan he's just a great shooter, period. And then Bam, obviously, if he can slightly improve, I don't need him to take that superstar step. Of course, I would love it, but I don't think that's in the cards for him anyways. I don't think he's going to develop that three-point shot. I don't think he's ever going to become that offensive force that we were hoping for. But he'll be an all-around force either way. He'll help out on offense and then do everything he does, facilitating and defensively and everything else. But Tyler's going to be a force on offense. That's what I'm seeing. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch Herro grow up this year.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.